My name is Laura Donnelly and I have just won Best Actress at the Oliviers for my role as Caitlin in The Ferryman.
How does it feel to say that out loud?
Extremely strange, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to wake up soon.
No, it's you. It really is happening. Where have you thought about where it's going to live?
Yes, it is going to live on the windowsill in my kitchen where my daughters eat breakfast every day, and they look at it and they wave at any other awards that are in the kitchen. They're getting to know them.
How were you feeling when that moment when you were sat in that seat when they called your name? What does it feel like?
It's like a bolt of lightning into the stomach. I didn't expect it at all, there's no doubt. And so it was a huge shock, and then instantly everything became very surreal and wonderful. But I wish I could kind of go back and have a little tape recorder in the front of my head that would video me going up, because then I could kind of relive the moment in a good state of mind.
Are you going to have the video of your speech, or is that kind of terrifying to watch?
That's definitely terrifying. I'll not be watching that. But no, I would have liked it from my point of view looking out.
I just want to ask, you're wearing the Time's Up badge, you're also wearing the 50-50 representation bag. Talk to me about why it's so important that we are having these conversations now.
Well, I think that Time's Up is incredibly important. It's just a unified voice. It's a general term for the many different ways that we can enact change in our industry and beyond. And I think that in the arts we have a responsibility to shine a light on these kinds of issues, because we are expected to hold a mirror up to the world, and if we are not representing the world as it is, then we're doing the rest of the world an injustice. That's what the Era 50-50 movement's about. That's what Act for Change is about. If we don't represent, for example, women as equally as they exist in the world, then it perpetuates the myth that women have no currency, and that then transfers in everyday life into women's issues such as domestic violence and many other issues that the Time's Up movement is speaking about. So I'm just incredibly proud to be here to represent them.
Fantastic. And just finally, how are you going to celebrate?
Well, I think that I'm going to get very drunk.
The best way to do it. Just party and cheer.
Absolutely.
There's plenty of fun people to party with today.
Absolutely. Well, my partner's here. He wrote the play, so we'll have a really nice night.